Getting you fired up today, I think. Let me
I'm
bring up.
always fired up.
I love it. Let me bring this point up. The thing is, this whole thing broke a week ago, and right, the only reason, let's just be totally transparent, we CNN are touching it is because the NFL now is officially investigating. But as for Brett Favre, he has yet to comment publicly on this whole thing. So
He shouldn't.
he shouldn't. Why?
He doesn't owe anybody an explanation but Mrs. Favre. That's it. Mrs. Favre is the one that he went, he stood up on the altar, swore that he would be with
Till
her
death do us
forever and
part.
obviously honor their vows, et cetera, et cetera. He didn't make that vow to me. He didn't make that vow to you. He didn't make that vow to anybody else. And it's even more hypocritical that a whole bunch of men out here who are constantly chasing women in and outside the workplace and everywhere else. I would know because once upon a time I was one of those people, although I didn't sexually harass anybody. The fact is, for men to sit up here and act like, oh my goodness, this is foreign to us. Oh, how egregious can this get? Oh my God, what is Brett Favre thinking about?
So
It's just an epitome of hypocrisy.
So you say this is between Mr. and Mrs. Favre. This has nothing to do with
Exactly.
his conduct. You're saying it has nothing to do with, it's not a team issue. It's not an NFL issue. It's just between a man
Absolutely
and his
not.
wife.
Absolutely right. By the way, because she didn't fight, has she filed charges against him? Had she said that she was sexually harassed? You got a different argument. But last time I checked, she didn't make any complaints. She just agreed to cooperate with the NFL. This is 2 years later after Deadspin.com printed the story and broke the story to their credit. This is after all of that transpired. Prior to that, we didn't hear anything about it. And oh, by the way, notice the coincidence. This comes out the week that he's coming to New York City
Vikings,
to play
Jets.
the New York Jets on Monday Night Football. You don't notice the coincidence there?